It doesn't fix rationing that's going on today. It doesn't fix waiting lines that are going on today. It doesn't fix the inferior quality that is being applied.
This beautiful young 5-year-old girl is dead. And she's dead, in my judgment, because of a system that doesn't work. They took her again and again and again and again to the clinic. Tashawn Rain Little Light got sick, and they took her to the health clinic. They treated her for depression. Again and again, they treated her for depression. Even her grandparents said, well, the way her fingers look, the swelling of the fingertips and so on, there must be something else wrong. Well, one day, of course, they had to fly her to Billings, Montana, and then immediately fly her to Denver, Colorado, where they discovered that she had terminal cancer and about 3 months to live. She asked if she could go see Cinderella's castle, and so Make-A-Wish gave her the opportunity with her mother to go to Orlando, Florida to see Cinderella's castle. And this little girl with terminal cancer, the night before she was to see Cinderella's castle, in the motel room in Orlando, Florida, told her mother, I'm so sorry, I'm going to try to be better, Mommy, I won't be sick anymore. And she died in her mother's arms that night. This little 5-year-old died because the system didn't work.
Number one, if you really want to see government control of health care, take a look at the pathetic situation of the Indian Health Service and what we do to Native Americans in terms of health care that is directly controlled and maintained by the federal government. Nobody wants to be under that form of health care.
What it is morally bankrupt legislation that doesn't meet the commitments that we say we have.
So they sent her to a hospital in an ambulance. When she arrived at the hospital, the nursing staff was lifting her off of the gurney and putting her onto a hospital bed. And as they lifted Ardell Hale Baker off of the gurney, they found something taped to her leg, this woman having a heart attack. They found a piece of paper, this piece of paper, taped to her leg. Has her name on it. It says, Hale, Ardell. And then it says, you've received outpatient medical services. This letter is to inform you that your priority 1 care cannot be paid for due to funding issues. So this woman is taken off of a gurney to be placed on a hospital bed having a heart attack, and a hospital worker finds a piece of paper taped to her leg saying, oh, by the way, this isn't priority 1. This won't be paid for.
You know, it's common to hear in Indian country, and I've heard our chairman say it, don't get sick after June. The contract money's gone. If you get sick after June, nothing will happen. You won't get the referral to the center to take care of you because we don't have the money.
The Indian Health Bill is an important bill to get done. And if we begin consideration of a lot of extraneous or non-germane amendments to the Indian Health Bill, it may well jeopardize our ability to conclude work on the Indian Health Bill.
We have non-germane amendments that have been offered, Medicare, LIHEAP, earmarks for Berkeley, abortion. This is a very serious issue. We have people dying in this country.
It has been 16 years since Congress conducted a comprehensive review of the Indian Health Care Improvement Act.
It takes 10 years to get the bill to the floor of the Senate, 10 years to get a bill to the floor to try to improve health care for Indians, and we get here and we've got unending appetites for amendments that have nothing to do with Indian health.
Long lines, bureaucratic headaches, and ration substandard care completely disallow this sort of investment.
The senator from Oklahoma spoke about the rationed care, and it's not rationed care because we just don't want to give it. It's rationed care because of the lack of the resources.
And next to me was a guy from the insurance company who then argued against the public health insurance option, saying it wouldn't let private insurance compete. That a public option will put the private insurance industry out of business and my single-payer friends, he was right. The man was right. And I am so confident in the superiority of a public health care option that I think he has every reason to be frightened.
Number one, if you really want to see government control of health care, take a look at the pathetic situation of the Indian Health Service and what we do to Native Americans in terms of health care that is directly controlled and maintained by the federal government. Nobody wants to be under that form of health care.